Hi, this is a true story. When I was younger, like in my 40s or so, we lived in an apartment complex there were two buildings right next to each other. And there was one lady in particular that would call the police on a lot of people, and a lot of people didn't like her because of that. But so one of my daughters was out riding her bike and she slipped on the gravel and got hurt, and the lady laughed at my daughter. So my daughter called her a couple of names. One of them was a swear word. Well, it's not swearing technically, but it's a cuss word. And so then she ran up to the apartment, and then the lady followed her and was pounding on my door. And when I opened it up, she was really mad, and she told me that my daughter said blah, 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 and she wanted to fight her. And my daughter was only like 9 or 10. And I'm like, I'm not sending her out to you. I'll talk to her. Just go away now. So the lady kept, she was like, send her out, And I'm like, just go away. So I closed the door. And then I was so mad that I opened the door and I said, you are and repeated what my daughter said, and then slammed the door. So my anger got control of me. So a little bit later, the police come to my door, and they wanted to know if I said this to her, what I said. And I said, yeah. And I told them the story. And they wrote me a ticket, $225. And I'm like, what? You're kidding, right? I didn't know you could get a ticket for that. So I just looked it up to see if it's still true. And yes, slander, there's a lot of things that you can say to people, and you can get sued. You can get in big trouble. Luckily, my fine wasn't millions of dollars, but it was shocking to me. So my advice to you is to learn different things to say besides swear words, and something that is truthful, or some other way to deal with when you're mad at somebody besides where you're going to get yourself in trouble. It's really not worth it. $225, at that time, that was over 20 years ago, 30 years ago or so. That was a lot of money back then for somebody without very much money. Just my little piece of advice for you. I'm sitting outside, that's why I have my coat and hat on. Grateful for you, here at your service. Bye-bye.